can taste the excitement here in Indianapolis. A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. In the booth with me, Steve Kerr and Clark Keller. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. A quick check now for starting lineups for both teams. Hey, guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Chandler Parsons in this one?
Well, he's a shooter, and I think you have to watch for him to drift to that corner spot. That's his favorite spot on the floor. And anytime the offense is flowing, he'll just kind of drift out of sight into that corner, and if a teammate can find him, he'll knock it down.
And he is also a very rugged player at the defensive end. I mean, he will bull his way through any screen if it means staying on his man.
Look at Indiana. They can't panic, but after losing the first two on the road, you know, there's no question they'll need a win tonight to regain some confidence and make this a series.
Well, their goal going into the finals was to get a split of those first two games on the road, and they weren't able to do it. So now the pressure is on them to really just win this first game. If you can turn the series around emotionally and momentum-wise, now you got a chance to win all three home games and take control.
But Steve, if they're able to win Game 3 tonight, that scenario becomes a definite possibility. They get a huge boost going forward. The fans will just get crazier and more hype. I don't think it's out of the question at all that they can win these next three at home.
And he's on the board early.
The first to strike there. Nice hoop.
Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Kevin McHale.
I asked him how he felt about their position, and he seemed only mildly content with their first two wins. His thoughts were, it felt good to take the first two games of the finals, but we have three in a row here, and anything can happen. The old cliche is, it's not a series until someone loses at home, and I believe that. He should know, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Just 5 on the clock. Jordan hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Well, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Inside, tipped. And here's the break. Outside Kobe. Lots of room. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Houston with it. 4-point game. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
Well, they benefited from some very loose play from their opponents that night, Clark.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game. Some were caused by their good defensive play, but some were just careless.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the score by Houston. Here's Malone. No good. Excellent D there from Parsons. Here's Beverly. He's guarded by Hill. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Back to George. Feeds it to Malone. And that one's good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's the dish to Harden. Passes it to Howard. Shot from 12. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Malone, defended by Parsons. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Pacers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Harden for 3. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Pass to Carmelo. Back to Harden. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. And it's 6 points for James Harden.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Kobe gets a screen from Malone. And Kobe, here we go. Outside, George. Kicks to Malone. He dishes it to Kobe. He feeds it to George. Just 5 to shoot. Malone. And that one's good. Malone's got 5 points so far. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The feed now to Harden. Dishes it to Carmelo. Defended by George. Parsons for three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Hibbert hits the bucket. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Fifth on the list, James Harden.
Seems like he's taken it upon his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved here in the postseason. What a passing display it's been.
And the Rockets with possession here. Roy Hibbert picking up that last basket. Here's Beverly. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And the rejection by Malone. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Well, you talk about physically dominant big men. I don't think there's anybody in the league that can even come close to Dwight Howard. He's so fast for a man his size, and the things he does defensively just really separates him from the rest of the centers in this league.
Yeah, and that's why teams, I think, are draping themselves all over him every time he gets the ball inside. He has to deal with a lot of physical contact and fouls, and certainly has learned how to power through and finish when bumped on his way to the hoop.
Danny Granger, he's checked in for Indiana. He kicks it to Malone. Granger against Harden. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Omer Ashe, he's checked in for the Rockets. It's Harden with the drive. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Anthony, defended by George. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Malone in at power forward. He's out there with Paul George. Roy Hibbert is out there with Carter Williams. And it's Tucker in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here is George. He has 5. That's good. It's trailed by 13. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, guys. T in their last game against the Rockets seemed to be struggling. He ended with a few points and added 7 rebounds to go with his scoring. Just didn't put up the point totals that he is accustomed to and that his team leans on him for. We'll see if things go differently for him in this one.
Thank you, Doris. Great job. And you know, even the best players have weak games, Clark, and I think we saw that pretty clearly.
Absolutely, but the difference comes in how do you respond. Do you get down and stay down and get in a slump, or do you bounce back, pop back like a jack-in-the-box, become even stronger the next time?
Well, I would expect him to do just that, Clark. This is a guy who's very mentally tough. I would think he'll bounce right back and have a good one tonight.
Beverly dishes to Carmelo. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Pacers leading by 9. Here's Tucker. He passes to Carter Williams. Feeds it to George. Pass to Malone. Good. Malone's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Picked away. Here's Tucker. The pass to Malone. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on James Harden. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
The Rockets making a switch here. Both free throws good for Malone. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Beverly. Outside Anthony. Three-pointer. Gets the bucket. Anthony's got 11 points.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
George passes to Hill. Into Malone. And stolen by Howard. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Beverly. The second effort. And he crossed body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Melo having a terrific game. He has 11 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
Going forward, I think it'd be a good idea to let him spend a little more time behind the arc. He looks like he has a nice touch from out there.
That free throw good from Anthony. Both free throws good from Anthony. Indiana leading by 8. Kobe kicks to Hill. Doubled by Howard. Into Malone. Count that one. Malone's got 11 points.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
The dish to Beverly. The three. And that is good. Beverly's got his second basket.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Offensive rebound. Here's Malone. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, terrific rebound and slam on the putback. He never gives up, always persistently pursuing the pumpkin.
And that's an essential quality for an offensive rebound. An outstanding offensive rebounder that he is.
Yeah, he's got to go after it, and he does.
Yeah, he qualifies as one of the best in the league.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Kobe kicks to George. Back to Kobe. Outside Hill. Indiana moving it around. 6 to shoot. Kobe attacking. The shot no good. Good D by Harden.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
And stolen by Granger. Now the Pacers moving it up. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Chandler Parsons. The Pacers have shot 6 or 7 at the line. And he makes the first.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
And the Rockets making a change here. Ashik's checked in. And Kobe drops them both. And here are the Rockets now. They trail by 11. Now Richardson, pass to Kanan. The baseline J. Tries to save it. Granger outside. On the wing Hill. Back to Granger. Pass to Hill. Granger outside. 18 feet out. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And that's 13 points for Danny Granger.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
Ashik with it. Granger covering. A minute 20 left here in the second. Here's Kanan. He's guarded by Hill. That's good. Cannon's got his second bucket tonight.
That's the kind of finish we've gotten used to seeing from him in the low post.
Malone, a screen on Richardson. Kobe attacking. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Pacers lead by 13.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Here's Hill. Now that's how to finish the break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
Big Clark power on the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Richardson kicks to Canaan. Here's the teardrop. And that one's good. Cannon's got 4 points this quarter. 36 seconds left in the first half. Back to Kobe. Kicks it to Malone. Rejected by Ashik. Richardson with it. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And with the defense playing that well, the double clutch was the only way he was going to get that ball off.
Here's Kobe. Hits the target from 18 feet. Kobe's got 6.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
Here's Canaan. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And so we conclude the first half. Pacers lead by 13. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
This is the halftime report. The tension of these finals continues to mount here in Game 3. Indiana with the lead against Houston. They've come out strong in the first half after suffering back-to-back losses to start the NBA Finals. They've benefited from some excellent contribution from their bench, providing scoring in bunches when called upon. It's been a major advantage. On the other side, the Rockets haven't been terrific. Too many turnovers, tough to win when you're giving the ball away as easily as they have. They need to start playing smarter basketball in the second half. James Harden hasn't been able to get it going. Miscue after miscue. It's a comedy of errors, but his teammates aren't laughing. That'll be it for the halftime report. The second half is coming right up. Hope to see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead.
We saw a lot of good action that quarter from Malone. He's got 13 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, and that's something that's important for him and his team. Getting a few extra points, knocking those free throws down, and helping your team any way you can.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. That seems all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Houston. Parsons playing at power forward, Dwight Howard in the middle. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. For Houston, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Pacers leading by 14. Outside Hill. He dishes it to Hibbert. Howard against Malone. Good D by Harden.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Kobe with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got it with a fast break chance. Malone goes back up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Pacers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 15. Left side Parsons. And he feeds it to Harden. Houston moving it around. Beverly, good on the triple. Beverly's got 9.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide open look there.
Hill kicks to George. Now the feed to Malone. Back to George. Outside Hill. Dishes to Hibbert. Shot clock at 5. Hill. There's the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. He's got 5.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Parsons' shot is off. Pacers leading by 15. Hill with it. Now defended by Beverly. Here's Malone. Here's Hibbert. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Harden against Kobe. Harden dishes to Beverly. He kicks it to Howard. Parsons outside from past the arc. And it's rebounded by Indiana. Hibbert's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, and that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Now, here is Harden. George Hill missing his last shot. Harden the pass to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. Good. Harden's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Malone with it. Outrouted by Parsons. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Want to look at Montezumas? He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Chandler Parsons. Same can be said about him.
But when players like them get their feet set behind the arc, it's over. That's what they do. That's who they are. These are excellent three-point shooters, and they've shown it here during the postseason.
He hits the second from the line. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now a timeout called by Houston.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Now here is Howard. Feeds to Beverly. Tipped away. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Beverly's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Kobe with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He lobs it up.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above.
Hill gets a screen from Malone. Hill gets to Kobe. With the lead pass. And Malone with the basket on the assist from Kobe. 16 points for T.
Not much working for him as he moves to 1 of 6 now in the quarter.
Beverly dishes to Harden. And there's the pass to Beverly. Parsons on the wing. With a 3. They get the rebound. Howard gets to Beverly. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Montezumas is checked in for Dwight Howard. Pacers leading by 13. Carter Williams, the pass to Malone. The dish now to Hibbert. Kicks to Carter Williams. Into Malone. Got a piece of it. Here's Beverly. He's covered by Malone. Pass to Harden. Parsons on the wing. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. And Hibbert with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Rockets Rockets making a change here. Hollins is checked in. Here's Carter Williams. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Carter Williams off the pick from Malone. Carter Williams dishes to Kobe. Into Malone. James Harden with the rebound.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. Anthony. The Rockets again can't hit. Kobe with it. Now guarded by Hollins. Kobe gets a screen from Malone. Kobe passes to Malone. The 17-footer. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Harden against Kobe. 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. O'Marash, he's checked in for Houston. 1:46 left to play in the third. Malone, a screen on Harden. Kobe attacking, and that one's good. Kobe's got 8 points.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Now, here is Harden. 9 points in the game so far. 1:27 left in the third quarter. They need this one. Kept alive by Houston. Passes to Canaan. He dishes it to Harden. Pass to Canaan. Beyond the arc. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Jones. That is his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Pacers leading by 15. And here's Kobe. 8 points for him. Back to George. He passes to Watson. And Indiana, another three.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Kobe against Harden. Harden right side. Takes the three. Hits the bucket. Cannon's got 9. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. The Rockets making a switch here. Rockets trail by 15. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. They set the pick. Harden outside. He feeds it to Jones. Hill's there. Shoots a fader. The Pacers pull it in. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Kobe. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Kobe's got 4 points in the quarter. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Pacers leading by 17. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnover.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
Malone, he's in at center. Hill is out there with Landry Fields. Then there's Kobe, and it's Watson in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Jones off a pick from Harden. Rockets trail by 15. Asik dishes to Beverly. Here's the feed to Harden. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. To the middle, Ashik. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. Indiana leading by 13. Malone kicks to Fields. Dishes it to Watson. Feeds to Fields. And the Pacers another 3. The Rockets shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Beverly. He's covered by Watson. Now Anthony. He kicks to Beverly. 5 on the clock. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Here's Beverly. He's covered by Watson. And stolen by Watson. Now the Pacers moving it up. Watson's running. Kobe kicks to Hill. Indiana moving the ball around. It's Hill on the wing. The pass to Watson. For 3. No good. And Houston the other way now. Outside Anthony. Knocked away. Ashik, the pass to Harden. Harden gets a screen from Beverly. Harden can't hit.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out here.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And he can't get the first one. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Houston. Chandler Parsons comes in for Terrence Jones. Good on the second free throw. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Landry Fields. Pacers leading by 19. Got a piece of it. And Kobe, here we go. It's George on the wing. Outside Hill. 3-pointer. Count the bucket.
Well, he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap from the defense.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Beverly kicks to Harden. The dish to Beverly. Rockets 6. Back to Harden. To stop the run. Another miss by Harden.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Now here's Hibbert. Malone dishes to Kobe. Hill passes to George. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, construction barrel like that. That's what he brings defensively.
Now here's Malone. After the miss from Beverly. George with the screen on Howard. Malone. The shot. No good.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Anthony. Indiana leading by 20. Kobe gets a screen from Malone. And Kobe, here we go. Kicks it to Hill. It's George on the wing. Right side George. Fade away. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Rockets trail by 20. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn you out.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And Malone gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play, even with the defender draped all over him. He's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And guys, he plays a tough brand of basketball. His biggest tool and asset is his strength, and he uses it every time down the court.
And now Anthony pushing it up, going back to stop him. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's George following the score by Houston. Into Malone. And it's blocked by Parsons. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Malone kicks to Hill. And Indiana, another 3.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Back to Howard.
Are you kidding me? Power punch right there.
Great. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Now here's Malone. Indiana moving it around. Pass to George. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Malone dishes to Kobe. Kobe gets a screen from Malone. Kobe passes to George. He feeds it to Hill. Outside, Kobe. He dishes it to George. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display. You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Here's Hill, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Anthony kicks to Beverly. Passes it to Howard. Fades back. And again, the Rockets good for 2. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Hill gets a screen from Malone. Pass to George. And there's the feed to Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. Dives for it. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Houston making some changes. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that'll do it for Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Now it's time to present the Jordan Player of the Game.
Sunshine in a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy.
Heading into Game 4, trailing in the series 2-1, do you feel that the next game is a must-win situation for you guys?
Oh, absolutely. If we go down 3-1, you might as well start booking tee times for next week. I'm not going to pull any punches. It's a must-win game for us in a big way. You better believe that when we get out there, we'll be going 100 miles an hour and doing everything we can to play our best game of the season. Because we know if we can even things up at 2, we can beat them in a 3-game series the rest of the way.